110. He's doing a lot of great work over there too. He's on the committee with Jeff, of course, also. Great work to help to figure out how do we make smart grid work here on the island also. Greater control of building components. I love to use this analogy too. In the 1950s, we had some cars. On your dashboard you had a speedometer and you had a fuel gauge. That's basically it, right? These days with the cars, God, how much information you get on this thing. There's more, power and more information in the cars these days than some of the computers in the 70s also, let's be honest. So there's so much information that you have these days with your car. The same type of thing is starting to develop in the energy field, where you have much more information available with dashboards, with tracking information. There's just so much information available. And then also net zero buildings. We're currently working with a warehouse in Queens to help it become a net zero building, which, I see a lot of quizzical looks out there too. What net zero building? What's a net zero building? These buildings actually produce more energy than they consume. They don't really pay that much to LIPA or Con Ed for their energy bills. What you can basically do is lower your electrical consumption through lighting, thermostat programs, other types of things, and you put a lot of solar cells on top. You can actually produce more energy than you consume. We're currently working with some buildings in New York City to help them become net zero too. So just to summarize, we've talked a lot about case histories, how do you finance programs, what are some of the measures we offer in immediate payback, and some energy trends. Let me just summarize really quickly 3 or 4 important points. It's very possible, you've heard the evidence, you can save 5 or 10% easily. Everybody's 30%, 60%. There are some really significant dollars that you can save here. And the incentives are plentiful right now. LIPA has $90 million every year to spend right now. There's a lot of tax savings, a lot of tax incentives. With solar right now, there's bonus depreciation, where we're working with a program on Deer Park for a printer. The solar program will cost them $210,000. They may only pay about $18,000 because of the bonus depreciation, the tax savings, the incentives too. And they can save about $10,000 every single year. So you can 10% incentives are very possible, and you may save up to $24,000 a year like that ISEP manufacturer too, and we're just ready to help you. Thank you.
Now,